support.
The maestro, please!
Still holding firm against all of the Christmas album dominance given December is quickly approaching. This'll be for the week of
November 22nd, 2025.
On this day in music back in 1981, Physical by Olivia Newton-John would get to #1 on the Hot 100 and stay there for 10 weeks, tying the record at the time. It would go on to become one of her most iconic songs, be certified platinum, and on Billboard's Decade End charts would be #1 for the 80s. Not often we get an album of solo mandolin music. Now obviously this is volume 2. He did volume 1 all the way back in 2013, and it's actually quite impressive considering that Bach wrote all these for solo violin, not solo mandolin. I must say, I was surprised to see a ROSALÍA album on the classical charts, but I listened to this and I do think this is one of the best mergers of pop and orchestral music. It blends so seamlessly, it's done extremely well.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
I say we're holding off the Christmas album dominance, but on the jazz charts, the top 4 are already Christmas albums. The only reason we're not mentioning them yet is because we've already talked about all of them.
Singing, I love rock and roll. I'll be the biggest star at this Bachelorette party bar. No,
Third studio album from just Hayley Williams by herself, obviously of Paramore fame. Now this came out back in August, so it's taken its time working its way up the charts. That being said, for the streaming editions, she has been adding more songs. On October 29th, she added Good Old Days, and November 7th, she added Showbiz, given both of those tracks are on all the physical versions of the album.
I'm the reason niggas rap about they set. I was the first one to put my dead mans around my neck. All begets, I was putting work in around the
Studio album number 7 from Herbo, 8 if you count Swervo with Southside. Oddly enough, it's actually named after what he previously went by, Lil Herb. I know DJ Snake released a new album. Hopefully it makes its way up the charts so we can talk about it. It'd be nice to have some more dance and electronic albums to discuss before the end of the year.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!
I gotta know you're meant to be the man I need. Talk to me, talk to me.
Sophomore album from Olivia Dean, and it's working its way up the charts slowly but surely, fighting its way up there. It started off at number 8, but it's actually gotten all the way to number 5 now, which is only the 3rd album this year to actually get a new peak in a subsequent week. The other two being Bad Bunny's Debí Tirar Más Fotos and the K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack.
Yo sé muy bien lo que soy. Ternura.
Again, wildly surprised by this album and wildly impressed as well. The lead single off of this album, Bergain, not only has ROSALÍA, Bjork, and Eve Toomer on it, it actually also is sung in Spanish, German, and English. I obviously think this is going to win Best Soundtrack and Best Song Written for Visual Media, but is it going to win Song of the Year? I don't know. Very stacked category this year.
That's what I want, that's what I want. That's what I want, that's what I want, that's what I want.
I have a sneaking suspicion we're still going to be talking about this next year.
You've been cheating on the fate of Ophelia.
There are so many different versions of this album, just beyond the different colored vinyls you can get. Besides the standard edition, there are 12 other versions between the streaming, digital, and CD versions. Getting very close to the end of the year, only 5 more record rundowns. Hopefully everyone has a good Thanksgiving in the United States, and hopefully when we come back after that, we have a lot more albums to talk about that aren't just all Christmas albums.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please! Maestro!